Welcome back to my channel, The Coins World. If you have this coin in your collection or lying somewhere unnoticed, it might just turn the tables for you. The 1970 Liberty 5-cent coin could be far more valuable than you imagine. Stick around until the end of the video to discover its potential price and learn exactly how you can sell it for the best return. The 1970 Liberty 5-cent coin, known as the Jefferson nickel, is part of a series that has been in circulation since 1938. By 1970, this coin had already established itself as one of the most recognized pieces of American currency. The design features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, a tribute to one of the nation's founding fathers and the third President of the United States. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic Monticello Jefferson's Virginia estate, which became a lasting symbol of American architecture and history. Although millions of Jefferson nickels were produced in 1970, not all coins are created equal. This is where collectors' interest starts to grow. Special varieties, errors, and coins preserved in exceptional condition can transform what seems like a regular nickel into something worth far more than face value. The 1970 Liberty 5-cent coins were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Philadelphia coins do not carry a mint mark, while Denver coins display a small D. Identifying the mint mark is the first step in understanding the coin's background and potential value. During this period, coin production was high, but quality control sometimes allowed small variations to slip through. Coins with doubling on the date, mint mark, or lettering can be extremely desirable. Collectors are constantly searching for strong double die obverse varieties, as these can bring impressive premiums at auctions. Another aspect that can significantly increase the value of a 1970 nickel is its condition. Coins that were set aside early and never circulated often retain their original luster and sharp details. These high-grade examples can be worth several times more than coins that show signs of wear. Professional grading by respected services can authenticate the condition and help establish a solid market price. Some 1970 Liberty 5-cent coins have also been discovered with striking errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped blankets, or weak strikes. Each of these unusual features adds uniqueness and rarity, which collectors are willing to pay a premium for. Even small die varieties, if documented, can make a coin far more valuable than a typical circulation piece. In the broader context of American coin history, the 1970 nickel sits at an interesting time. The country was undergoing social and economic changes, and coins from this era are now over half a century old. Many have been lost, damaged, or melted, meaning surviving examples in pristine condition are becoming less common each year. Collectors often build complete date and mint mark. Imagine finding an old Liberty 5-cent coin from 1968 tucked away in your drawer or passed down through generations and realizing it could completely change your financial story. Yes, this small piece of metal might just turn the tables for you. Many people walk past coins like these every day without knowing their true worth. Stick around until the end of the video to find out its actual price and how you can sell it for maximum profit. The Liberty 5-cent coin of 1968 holds a special place in American coinage history. This was a period when coin production was evolving, and certain mints produced lower quantities compared to other years. This makes specific variations and conditions of the 1968 5-cent coin highly sought after by collectors worldwide. While millions were minted, not all survived in top condition, and that's where rarity starts to show its power. The coin features the familiar Jefferson portrait on the front with the word Liberty and the date 1968 clearly visible. The reverse side displays Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's historic home, along with the denomination. What collectors look for are sharp strikes, original luster, and any mint marks that can indicate where the coin was produced. In 1968, coins came from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and some of the most valuable pieces often carry special mint marks or proof finish. There are certain era coins from this year that have skyrocketed in value. Examples include double die obverses, off-center strikes, and planchet errors that occurred during minting. These rare mistakes make each coin unique, and collectors often pay a premium to add them to their collections. Even coins that look ordinary at first glance can turn out to be rare variants once examined closely. Condition plays a major role in determining value. A circulated coin may be worth more than face value if it's well preserved, but an uncirculated or proof coin with sharp details can reach Impressive prices at auctions. Coins with clear surfaces, no heavy scratches, and a strong strike often attract the highest bids from serious collectors. Over the years, some 1968 Liberty 5-cent coins in exceptional condition have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their grade and rarity. As time passes, coins like these become harder to find, making them increasingly valuable in the numismatic market. Before selling, proper evaluation is essential. Getting the coin professionally graded will give you a clear idea of its worth and help you attract the right buyers. A certified grade can significantly increase the confidence of collectors and dealers, often leading to better offers. These coins are not just collectibles, they are pieces of history and investment assets. With the growing interest in vintage coins, the demand for well-preserved 1968 5-cent pieces is on the rise. Whether found in old jars, inherited collections, or flea market, the 1954 Liberty Wheat Penny is one of those coins that might just turn the tables for you. At first glance, it looks ordinary, but when you understand its history and what collectors are paying for it today, you'll realize why this little piece of copper is far more valuable than it appears. Stick around until the end of this video, because we'll uncover not only its history but also what it's worth today, and how you can actually sell it. The Liberty Wheat Penny, also known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, has a legendary place in American coinage. Designed by Victor David Brenner and first introduced in 1909, it was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The wheat ears on the reverse symbolized prosperity, growth, and the strength of America during the early 20th century. By 1954, the coin had already been in circulation for 45 years, making it both a familiar everyday coin and a piece of long-running history. The year 1954 itself was an interesting time in American history. The United States was recovering from the aftermath of World War II. The Cold War tensions were rising, and everyday Americans were experiencing the economic boom of the 1950s. In that climate, the 1954 Wheat Penny continued its role as a common coin in the hands of workers, children, and business owners alike. Minted in 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, the 1954 Wheat Penny exists in different varieties. The Philadelphia mint coins carry no mint mark, the Denver coins carry a small D under the date, and the San Francisco coins carry an S. While millions were minted, not all of them survived in pristine condition, and that is where their value begins to rise today. On the obverse, we find the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln. His image represents freedom, leadership, and unity. On the reverse, the twin stalks of wheat flank the words 1 cent, and at the bottom, United States of America. These simple design elements connect the coin directly to America's agricultural roots and national pride. From a composition standpoint, the 1954 Wheat Penny is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This copper base gives the coin a rich reddish-brown tone when uncirculated, but over time, many circulated pieces have taken on darker hues, sometimes with unique patinas that collectors find attractive. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 71 million wheat pennies in 1954, while Denver minted more than 250 million, and San Francisco struck around 96 million. Because of these high mintages, circulated examples are still relatively easy to find, but in uncirculated condition, or with certain striking errors, the 1954 Wheat Penny becomes much more desirable. Error coins from 1954 are especially sought after. Double die errors, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks can turn an otherwise common coin into one worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors love these imperfections. 1990 Liberty half dollar, lying around in your collection or tucked away in a forgotten corner. This coin might just turn the tables for you. Many people underestimate its potential, but some of these coins have unique qualities and surprising value. Stick around until the end of this video to learn about its price and how you can sell it smartly to get the most out of your find. The 1990 Liberty half dollar, officially known as the Kennedy half dollar, carries with it decades of American history and symbolism. First introduced in 1964 to honor the memory of President John F. Kennedy. After his tragic assassination, the coin became a symbol of national unity and respect. Its design features a striking portrait of Kennedy on the obverse, created by Gilroy Roberts, and the presidential seal on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. These details make it not just a piece of currency but a piece of American heritage. By 1990, the half dollar was no longer a common coin in everyday circulation. The use of half dollars had declined significantly since the 1970s, and most were produced for collectors rather than for circulation. The Philadelphia and Denver mints struck millions of these coins, while the San Francisco Mint produced special proof versions for collectors. The regular circulation strikes have no mint mark for Philadelphia and AD for Denver, while the proof coins bear the S mint mark. What makes some 1990 Liberty half dollars valuable is their condition, special minting varieties and errors. High-grade examples that have been well preserved in uncirculated condition can be worth far more than their face value. Coins graded MS65 or higher with sharp details, clean surfaces, and full mint luster are especially sought after by collectors, since many half dollars from this era were stored rather than circulated. Finding pristine examples is not impossible, but finding flawless, top-graded pieces is what drives their value up. Proof coins from 1990 are another area of interest. These were struck with specially prepared dies and plankets, resulting in mirror-like fields and frosted design elements. Collectors pay special attention to cameo and deep cameo proof coins, where the contrast between the frosted portrait of Kennedy and the shiny background is especially strong. Deep cameo proof coins in perfect condition often sell for a premium among numismatic enthusiasts. Minting errors also play a big role in increasing the value of some 1990 half dollars. Examples include off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, and missing elements. Any deviation from the standard design can catch a collector's eye, and rare errors have been known to sell for significantly higher amounts. Each error is unique, and the rarer the flaw, the higher the price it can fetch in the collector's market.